Então, ao vivo, né? Pronto.
Tá bom.
Okay, so happy Mother's Day, and it's, people are like, hey, did you do something for Mother's Day today? It's like, how crazy is your life? How, what has modern life become that you say, hey, did you go, do something for your mom on Mother's Day? It's complicated. Yeah. So I've decided for Mother's Day, I'm not bringing out all my pink knives because I literally thought of it a couple seconds ago. This is a spring assisted knife, but I got into cleavers, of course, last year, and this is a fun knife. So that like pink acrylic. It's beautiful, actually. And then I got one of these Chinatown knives. See, it doesn't even open all the way.
Eu tô assistindo pela live, porque eu não tô enxergando nada aqui pelo nosso vídeo.
Sério?
Uhum.
Não pode ver nada?
Uhum.
Melhor?
Sim, para me ver.
É melhor agora.
E bota o fone no ouvido para eu te
Melhor?
escutar melhor.
Melhor? So this is spring assisted as well.
É, você.
Same pink acrylic. These are these they don't have any markings on them. No, this one says stainless steel, made in China. So these aren't even Tac Force. Although I know Tac Force has put branded on these types. So what are some other pink knives? Mora pink knife. This is the Schrade boot knife with a nice little leather. We got the welts there. You got the little button and the clip, very stiff clip. This is, unfortunately, they're single-edged. A lot, and look at that. It's so tiny, but it still fits just about 4 fingers. I have large gloves, about like 3.5. But anyway, what was I gonna say? It's a nice little knife, like $7-8, I think. I mean, really, really, really cheap. CHF 19 PF. Pink fixed. I wonder if that's what that means. But they do make a double edge, and so I need to pick up the double edged one. I might maybe try to sharpen that. Who knows what the heat treat on that other side is, but double edged there is no specific distinction in California for double edge. I know that like if, for example, SMKW thinks they can't send daggers to California. I think that's just literally a prejudice. Like, oh, those people out in California. They don't realize that knife laws out here are actually pretty good. Pink Dozier. This is the Dozier Folding Hunter. Backlock Folding Hunter. Not drop shutty. Only the thumb stud only comes on one side. You have to, there's a screw there or a Torx that you have to, in order to switch it to the other side. Not very flickable, but actually it is decent action. It's sturdy. I see why this is some people's favorite budget knife. And it's 3 inches, so legal pretty much about anywhere. They actually have a mini Dozier, and I never picked it up. I think I actually picked up a second Dozier in black and red, but I probably should have picked up the mini Dozier just to have something. I think it's like 2.5 inches. Of course, I should not have started with the pink knives. Here is a lockback. This is one of the Rough Rider series that I'm trying to collect all of. This is the Love, Peace, Friendship. Now, there are women in the EDC community who are like, I don't like pink knives. But I mean, these are also women who are in the EDC community. Other than that, generally, women love things that are pink. If they're going to like a knife, it's going to be a pink knife. I'm just telling you, like, I know that sounds stereotypical, and it is. And I'm not trying to be unfair to women who are A, resented, and B, who don't give a damn about pink knives. And, you look at, Christina, women carry knives, and she literally doesn't like pink knives. A, me and Jimmy Slash love pink knives ourselves. And B, just about every single woman here in LA that I've shown these to love these. And I've gifted so many pink knives to so many girls. In fact, family friend, she's like a little sister to me. I'm going to give her this pink Mora because she's been asking about a knife.
Não.
Fala.
Amor, espera. Amor,
Tá.
mostra outra faca.
Qual?
A que
Qual?
você estava segurando antes. Essa que tá mostrando.
Pequeno?
É porque você está escondendo muito. Você tem que mostrar mais no vídeo.
Isso?
Essa não foi a que eu escolhi?
Não entendo. Escolhe o que é isso?
É, eu escolhi uma faca rosa.
Ah, sim. Sim.
Qual foi? Me mostra.
É similar com isso. Lembra? É similar. É uma parte essa série.
Sim.
O rosa, antes. Sim.
Ah,
Lembra? É uma
sim.
parte essa série. And
Sim.
she had chosen another one in the series that she wanted. So it's the Love, Peace, and Friendship. I don't know if you guys can see that. Love, Peace, and Friendship. It's also
Olha,
engraved on it.
Alex chegou. Hey, Alex!
Ah, Alex, sério? Hey, Alex!
Aham.
All right. So that's it for the pink knives. Let's do. You're just in time for the unboxing, Alex. So, Alex, get you this knife. If you're into boobies, get you this knife from SMKW. This is the Frank Frazetta painting. He's the guy that invented the look for the Conan the Barbarian comic books back in the 20s, I think. He's very famous. He created a look for several different fantasy properties and things like that. This painting is the famous painting, the Queen of let's see, Ghoul Queen, the Ghoul Queen. So you see the ghouls, and she's the Ghoul Queen. And this Boker Excalibur, I'm telling you, the action is amazing. It's a front flipper. I do not like front flippers, but I like this one. And the reason why you want to get you this is it's on dirt cheap sale for like 27 bucks. It's normally like 80, 90, 100 bucks. The Excalibur without this is a 440C, which I realize is not a super steel. They do sell this in a higher upgraded steel, the normal Excalibur, but it's 100 something bucks. This is 20 some bucks. That way you don't have to pay for the upgraded steel. However, you're going to get this beautiful action. I mean, talk about fidget friendly. It's a frame lock, aluminum frame lock. Get you this knife, Alex. I'm actually going to get a second one, maybe even a third one. Who knows? I think I need to gift this to some of my friends because it's so aesthetic. Once again, so this is the official unboxing knife for the channel. But I'm telling you, tell me there isn't a woman that would appreciate this knife. Because this is a beautiful painting. And it's chic. It's hip. It's cool. All right, let's see what else got to say. What's up? Woohoo! Good. Cool steel top poker. Oh, how much? I never had or even opened a front flipper. Really, I'm ready to try one. For fidgeting, I'll look into it. My birthday is May 31st, and I'll be 26. Okay. Happy pre-birthday. Yeah, bro. Get you this. I don't even like front flippers. I think they're. Oh, I already told you this. We DM'd each other, me and Alex, and I think front flippers are gimmicky. I think they're a fad. I think that they might not ever go away completely, but they'll increasingly be seen as a gimmick because that I don't know that there's anybody. It's a gimmick. There's you don't really need. There's nothing a front flipper gives you that any other knife type. It doesn't do anything any better. It gives you nothing, but it's fun. It is fun when they do it right. And I think the problem with most front flippers is the detent is not right. You got to get the detent just right. And I swear to God, Boker nailed it with this design, with the Excalibur. They absolutely nailed the front flipper design. So, and it is a learning curve. Anyone will tell you, even this one, which is designed well, it definitely has a learning curve. That goes without saying. I mean, absolutely. I got some new lighting. I got a new fish too. I bought a fish. Can you see the lighting in the back? I got an LED strip finally. Been meaning to do that for a while. So I don't remember what I got. So let's see what I got. Oh God, I keep doing this. All right, so first of all, let's see what we got here. I keep doing this with these damn surprise. Oh, this is the Mother's Day gift.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got a grater there. You've got these silicone pinch me. I don't know. I guess they're pinch bowls. And then you've got a produce knife, which I believe is a plastic knife. It might even be a silicone knife. Yeah, looks like it's a silicone knife. So serrated and everything. So this is their little free gift. It's purple, which beautiful purple and red. Cannot complain about those colors. So not mad about that in the slightest.
Amor, me explica também. O que é isso?
Isso é faca de silicone.
Que estranho.
É para verduras, para legumes, né? Sabe?
Dá até para ensinar uma criança a cozinhar,
mas isso
né,
é para dia de mamãe. É presente especial para dia mamãe. So I guess this is the free gift for the day. Okay, here's this weird knife. Chip away cutlery. Have you guys ever seen this? This was this weird knife. I had to check it out. It was on sale. Tipped down, unfortunately. But look at that blade shape. And I believe, is this micarta? Hold on. Yeah, black and green micarta. Tipped down, unfortunately. Seems very heavy and bulky, and ooh, God, I think that's spring assisted. Yeah, it must be. Oh, what a disaster. What was I thinking? Anyway, I thought it was a fun little blade shape. I didn't know it was spring assisted. Yeah, see? Ugh. But it is micarta. I don't know, maybe I'll just... Anyway, that's kind of a dud. I don't know why I didn't know it was spring assisted and tipped down. Somebody asked, and there was an open tag, like, or no, I think it was Kara for Neves Knives was saying, what for you guys is a deal breaker? Like tip down, carry, spring assisted, partially serrated. For me, I'm starting to come around to partially serrated, so I don't mind it so much. And I'll do a knife myths on partially serrated blade suck. I'll do a knife myths on. Oh, maybe I already did one, and then I will also do one on spring assisted, even though I don't like them. And then I'll do one on tip down because tip down is actually supposed to be safer. This one got crushed. Oh, by the way, this box came crushed like bananas. A little crushed here, as you can see. However, this is coffee drip. So, yeah, there we go. So,
que diabo é isso?
É para café. Entendeu?
De silicone? Coisa estranha.
É café. Entendeu?
É para coar café ou para tomar café? Não tô entendendo.
Para criar do café, entendeu?
Sim, é coar. É o que a gente chama de coar.
Coar? Tá bom. So, for camping, I think this is going to be clutch. Furthermore, for a go bag, or I mean, in an SHTF situation, you're going to want some way to make it coffee. I swear to God. Okay, I got this thing, this hat hook. So I guess this is supposed to fit in your hat somehow, or it looks like they've got like a tie clip. They call it hat hook tie clasp. Okay, I don't wear ties anymore. And then I guess they've got it clasped to something like a book or something as well. So I was thinking of just clasping that to my SMKW camo hat. It's part of my go equipment. Oh yeah, this is the old timer Schrade. What do they call this? Exchangeable. It's like an exchangeable blade thing. I had ordered one of these before. I think the box never came. So that's that. Knife Detector got one of these for used for very, very cheap on eBay. I think it was missing one of these blades, but you've got your gut hook, Skinner. You've got your basically regular blade, looks like a piercer, and looks like a bone saw. So this looked like fun. It's very inexpensive. I think it's like $25. Yeah, $25.
Amor,
Fala.
essa faca é estranha, me explica ela.
Isso é
Como assim?
para animal.
Para matar?
Não, para depois matar um animal, você precisa cortar o pele. É para isso.
Ah, tá, entendi.
Para cortar o pele sem destruir os órgãos. Porque o carne da animal tá muito sangue e coisas de dentro dos órgãos é muito nojento. O sabor é destruído, sabe?
Sim, entendi.
I was explaining to her what a gut hook is and why you want a gut hook, because you really spoil the taste. It's not just getting the contents of the gut. It's also, if you get too much blood in the deer, woo, it gets gamey, boy. So you really want to avoid getting too much blood in your meat too. There's nothing you can do. I've tried everything. Marinate the crap out of it, vacuum seal, you name it. That nasty gamey blood taste will not come out of the meat. So you really do spoil meat. You do not want to let your animal hemorrhage into its food. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, so this was one of those flash sale things. It came with a paracord bracelet, which, I mean, I'm sorry, I wear paracord bracelets every day now. Oh, speaking of, I was wearing my pink one today. Oh, and it's one of those ones with the blade on it. Oh, look at that. It's chisel ground. Would you look at that? That is disgusting. And this thing, it doesn't feel like it's been heat treated. I mean, it seems to kind of have an edge, but I don't know. I seriously doubt it. This, I realized if I knew this, I wouldn't have been so excited about it, because having a blade hidden inside something like this is illegal in California. So this really isn't going to work out for me. And that does not hold well at all. That is not much of a buckle, just so you guys know, in case you guys were thinking about, okay, I doubt anyone was looking to buy this master cutlery, blah, blah, blah thing. But that does not hold tight at all. That just comes right out. So let's see. Yeah. I mean, unsurprisingly, this is incredibly crappy. Incredibly crappy. Okay, there we go. Oh, now, okay, you just got to get it in all the way. But look that's too wide. That's not going to be comfortable. And you know what? That's not going to fit my wrist. There's no way that'll fit my wrist. Okay, well, the whistle works pretty good. And lastly, there's the knife. So it comes with an elastic leg holder, which I don't know if that sounds like such a good idea. I could imagine that cutting off too much circulation. Rubberized here, which is pretty comfortable. If I'm not mistaken, this looks like just plastic. I thought it's definitely not G10, so it looks like it's just that TPE stuff. I mean, fairly decent. Uh-oh. Did I just tear that open? I think I did. Oops. Is that supposed to stick there? I think it is. I think I just tore it. Yeah, I just tore it right there. That's incredibly crappy. Okay, well, I'll have to take a look at that later. I'm not sure what I just did or didn't do. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me or not.
Amor,
Alex, what?
E esse vão nela? É estético?
One day we have to how easy that will have. We'll have to collaborate on some videos in person. I don't know how easy that is. Think about that. It's a good idea. Still watching. Okay. Yeah. How nice. Fish, make him the channel mascot. I will. I bought the Camillus Horizon from Walmart. Okay, the Camillus Horizon D2 is so fidgety. Oh, really? I think they are fidgety, and I like fidgety. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll watch. I'll look for the Camillus video, Alex. So it's got a seatbelt cutter / gut hook. I don't know. This looks. Again, I'm regressing into my childhood, and I'm increasingly buying more and more of these survival knives. I'm just getting back into that whole Rambo thing. I really can't get enough. I'm pretty sure I tore that, which is pathetic. I mean, anyway, that's.
Amor, você não me responde.
Fala. Vai, fala.
O vão que a faca tem no meio, na parte de cima, é o que aquilo? É estética?
Isso.
É só estético?
Isso.
Na lâmina.
Isso é para cortar qualquer cabo,
tá. É tipo um suporte. Entendi.
O cintura de segurança dentro do carro, depois acidente, entendeu?
Entendi.
É para usado, é não estético, não. É só para usado. Okay, so there's that fixed blade. That was kind of disappointing. I mean, not that I had high expectations. I mean, it's a task force. I was not expecting anything very nice at all. But it's even worse than that, unfortunately. Kind of bummed about that task force. I have so many of these task forces. Oh yeah, and then in my last unboxing, I talked about survivor knives, and this is in fact a subsidiary of Master Cutlery. So it is also still part of that whole Master Cutlery series, so or company or whatever. Anyway, so I got yet another one of these survivor knives. I'm kind of scared to see what it is this time. Oh, I know what this one is. I think. Yeah, I think this is the one that OCD for EDC did in his shit show knives. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. This is the one. Yeah. So it's got the compass in there, which is, oh my God, it's pointing north. I don't know what it is. These compasses have been working lately. It's so weird. No, now it's not. Okay, anyway. And then you've got this little capsule in here, which has, matches and I don't know, I think it's got like thread and blah, blah, blah. So they were making fun of the fact that there's the no-tang knife and, it's got like the nut in there. I don't know if you can see that, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, I'm thrilled about. I'm so pleased because what's so strange about this is they said it too. They're like, this is so much smaller than the ones that the Rambo knives we used to get. And that's exactly what I like about it. It's cute. It's still that same kind of survival knife, but it's cute. And what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to do a show on all my survival knives. And this will kind of be one of like the special ones because it's going to be so much smaller than all the other ones. It's barely a 4-finger. It's just about a 4-finger. With large gloves. So anyway, so there's that. That's kind of fun. I'm a little bit pleased about that. I'll be honest. I like that. Oh, I guess you can put a lanyard through there too. So that'll be cool. Put a black lanyard through there, then you'll have an all-black knife. Talk about tactical. Woo-wee. Okay, next. Oh, this is weird. I've never heard of this. Blackjack knives. Do you guys know anything about blackjack knives? It's a fixed blade. Look at that. I believe it's a contoured G10. It's definitely layered, so it's got to be a G10. I don't know if it's in my card or not, but I'm sure it's a G10. Made in China, blackjack knives. Definitely only a 3-finger knife. Kind of a huge ricasso, which is sort of strange. Why would they have such a tall ricasso and really limit the blade length? Slightly strange. Okay, so there's that. So that happened.
Amor, olha mais o chat.
This looks a lot, Alex. Update about the CGRB Kicker with recoil lock. It has a little blade from flipping, and the pivot cannot be tight. Okay, so it has a little bit of blade play, I think you wanted to say. Interesting. If you've done a video, I'll have to check it out. If not, let me know which one or do a video on that. I don't fidget with the kicker as much because what I discovered, Alex, is that the CJRB Crag with the recoil lock is way more fidgety. The Crag with the recoil lock, and most of the Crags have a lighter lock, but this is the Crag, and the blade is heavier. So look at it's drop shotty. Look at that. Look at that. It's super fidgety. I absolutely love the kicker. Is not quite heavy enough. See that? I mean, it is the perfect fidget knife. Well, not the perfect, but it's a fantastic. The recoil lock works really well with the Crag. I have the kicker as well. I don't like it so much because the blade, even though it's fairly similar in shape, it's just not quite heavy enough. It's perfectly weighted in this case. So nice, Crag. Okay, yeah. So they have it in stock again. It was out of stock, and then it came back in stock. Then it went out of stock. I believe it's back in stock again. I strongly urge you, Alex, if you want, get you a Crag from SMKW. It's very cheap. It's like 20 some bucks, I think. And it's G10. I believe it's G10. I got this color inspired by you. You were like, oh, it's like this grayish, bluish. I was like, I don't have any knives of that color. So you inspired me to get that one. So yeah, so good luck with the blade play on your kicker. I'll take a look at mine and see if there's anything up with that. Here is Flexware Sync. This is their 1.0. There's an even larger one. And I feel like this is going to be very practical in camping situations. And to be honest, I might even use it here at home because I basically live in a studio, so to speak, and I have a small bathroom and it functions as a kitchen as well. So there's that. Entendeu?
Não.
Oh, yeah.
Eu não consigo ver a imagem. Ah, tá, entendi. Que massa. Gostei.
Olha. Entendeu?
Uhum. Ah, é tipo uma cesta. Fazer um monte de coisa. Isso é para acampamento?
Sim, quando... Sim. Na montanha, quando você precisa, limpe os pratos e facas
Sim.
E tudo, né? Okay, so I'm going to unbox with this guy because it's what was right in front of me. So let's see. I'm a little bit afraid because, as you can see, there's a second Survivor knife, and I'm slightly afraid I might have accidentally ordered the same one twice, which wouldn't surprise me. I spaz out and do stupid stuff like that. So let's see. Let's make sure I didn't do that here. Okay. Oh, I cannot get this box open. Why will they not let me open this box? Why? Okay. Oh, goodness. Yep, looks like I bought 2 of these. Yep. No, wait. Oh no, I didn't. I know what this is. This is their mini. It's like their mini survival knife or something like that. Like their mini fighter. It's not a survival knife at all. Look like it's got a rat tail. You see that there? Looks like it's got a rat tail. So it's almost a 4-finger knife. It's like really just a 3-finger knife, but you can almost. It's really mostly a 4-finger knife or 3.5-finger knife. No lanyard, so that's a little bit of a problem. But I got this. Oh, and it's partially serrated. I got the partially serrated one. I could have gotten the regular one, but I have a Tanto version of this knife, and I use it as an ice pick. I think this is like a $4 or $5 knife. It's so cheap, and a lot of people use what I consider like medium grade knives as beater knives. For me, a beater knife is like $3, $4, $5, and this is one big old hunk of steel. I think 448. That'll last you, and it's got a it's got an edge. I tell you what, and that is a toothy serration. So this sucker has an edge. I need to hack into some ice and stuff. So I wanted to get a second one to really just beat that ever living snot out of this knife because talk about knives as tools. I really needed something to beat the crap out of. So I enjoy it, and I probably didn't need yet another beater knife. I think I have well more than enough. But again, it was just literally a few dollars. Oh, looks like I got a second blacksmith fixed blade. It's heavy too, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not. But let's see what we have here. Blacksmith fixed blade. Ooh, it's got a leather. It's got a leather thing. What do we got here? Oh, okay. I think this is one of those. Ooh, God, it's just gunked with oil. Woo wee, that's a lot of oil. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure these are my Carter scales. That's why I got it. And as you can see, this is some sort of like a chisel that they sharpened, I think. They put a nice little swedge here. Definitely like a thumb ramp there. Definitely a forward finger choil. So this is definitely, I mean, that's comfortable. That's really comfortable. That's a great little mini flicks, but a little bit too much of a ricasso there in front of this choil. That's probably not necessary. Doesn't look like the cleanest of grinds, but there's a burr there. I don't know. There's so much oil, I can't tell. I'm going to have to wipe this sucker down. Plus it's a real leather. By the way, guys, when it says genuine leather is a trade name for like leftover bits of leather. So this is one of those. Oh, this is even lower than genuine leather. This is what they call crap. What do they have? They have a name for it, but it's like pieces of leather stuck together. These things do not last. This is extremely low quality. Okay, nice, Craig. Looks super fun. My sister chose the color, so that's why too. Okay, did I miss what that is? Yeah, it's a dishwasher. It's meant to be like a portable sink slash bucket slash dishwashing sink in camping situations. It's just kind of for everything, and I'm basically going to use it to stack dirty dishes and then fill it with soap and water and then wash it in there, both when I'm camping and also here in my tiny little single portable sink. By who? Oh, it's by UST. Same company as this. So see that? UST Ultimate Survival Strategies or Ultimate Survival Gear. I think it's Ultimate UST Ultimate Survival Technologies, I think it is. I can't remember. I like their stuff, to be honest. Like, I think probably most people think it's probably pretty cheap stuff, but I swear I keep buying stuff from UST. I have all 3 of their camping towel sizes that come in these little zip-up pouches. I have several of their survival knives, that come with like ferro rod strikers. I have just a ton of their camping and survival equipment. You know, I like most of their stuff. I don't know what other people think, but I don't know anyone else that's making that stuff. I really don't. So, you know, like who else is making a camping sink? You know, that folds. I have a collapsible bucket, but it's like a true bucket. This one is more of a sink. See, Flexware sink. You know, those proportions of sizes is going to give you a totally different functionality. Absolutely. So those are the two blackjack knives. So 6.4 over 6.4 inches, full tang blade, wood handle, leather sheath. Wood handle. It's not a wood handle. Hold on a second. What did I do with it? Here's the thing. Oh, here it is. That's a wood handle? Oh, looks like my card to me. Oh, maybe it is a wood handle. Excuse me. Pardon me. It might be a wood handle. I'm gonna have to wipe it down. Oh yeah. Morale patch. Bad choices make good stories. Another way I've heard that put is wisdom comes from experience. Experience comes from bad decisions. So kind of a motto of my life. Uh-oh. It's cold steel. Cold steel, come out to play. Cold steel.
Hey.
So this is the Fin Bear. This is one of the last of the fixed blades. These are sort of their Mora wannabe knives. Interesting texturing. This is just their cheap plastic. The plastic they call Grivery, which is pretty tough. It's like 90% as strong as like the GRN. It's definitely pretty comfortable in hand. This is going to give it some good grip. The swells are just in the right place. Take a look at that. So the swells are just in the right place. It's definitely meant to be a Scandi. So this is one of their very affordable fin. You know, they've got the Fin Bear and then the folding one, the Fin Wolf, which I would like to pick up the Fin Wolf. Yeah.
Amor chat.
Uh-huh. How? Okay, wait. Do you have any knife hanks? I mean, I have the SMKW, the microfiber that they sent out. It was like a free gift once. It's around here somewhere, and I have like here's this Kubi. But in terms of like like the hanks that people do on their giveaways, I don't think I have one of those. Let's see. Do you have any knife hanks? How often do you go camping? Never. Why don't you come out here and we'll go camping? Wonderful cold steel. Yay. Okay. Difference between GFN and GRN. There isn't. They're just trade names. So it's glass filled nylon and glass reinforced nylon. And then Grivex is the name that Cold Steel gives. No, wait. Theirs is called, somebody's is called Grivery and somebody's is called Grivex, which is once again just yet another permutation of basically GRN GFN. There isn't any major difference. I think it just has to do with patents and things like that. So they just slightly changed the formula. Basically has the same performance in terms of weight to strength ratio. Basically, it's indestructible. That's the point. I mean, there really is not much you can do to destroy this. This is what they call polymer. When you get a polymer gun, the M16, they're like, "Ooh, it's a space age rifle. It uses plastic." I mean, that's what this is. This is basically you can make firearms out of this. Except for the receiver and the barrel. The rest of the parts you make out of plastic, and it's basically indestructible. And it reduces the weight tremendously, which is a huge deal to a soldier, which is also why I think the 5.56 round is definitely not a bad choice. I would it's a damn good choice. Okay, that's it for the unboxing. And I already showed my pink knives. I was going to do that afterwards, but I ended up showing it first. So, this was my paracord bracelet I've been wearing. This is so pink. So I always try to do the pink. Okay, so doesn't work that good. Oh well. Let's see. I've been camping 6+ years ago, twice, once in Missouri, once in Iowa. Grivery is Benchmade. Oh, okay, okay. Grivery is Benchmade. Okay. What's your favorite color? So I'd say probably my favorite color is a dark forest or emerald green, a little bit darker than this, or a bit darker than this, but along these lines. And then lately, I've started getting into red. So as you can see, I've got tons of red knives these days. I almost always choose red knives these days. That's because
Ele perguntou qual é a sua cor favorita? Eu não entendi o que ele falou.
Sim. OD green. Yeah, I like OD green too. But I like emerald forest green. I think is a little bit darker than OD green.
Like big head.
Yeah, exactly. So Big Red likes it because he likes Nebraska. See, I had a big blockage against the color red because I went to a public school, and public schools tend to be blue and private schools tend to be red. And so our rival was Stanford, and Stanford has what they call cardinal red, which is almost like a burgundy. And so anytime someone wore something red in our stands, we'd say, take off that red shirt or take off that red hat. You know, it was just a lot of intensity, kind of violent, to be honest. And, that happened a lot. And then so I really just shied away from red for a very long time. And then, then I started spending more time in Inglewood over the past 10 years. And, Inglewood is mostly red because it's, like the Crips and the Bloods, it's mostly a blood territory. So I just got used to wearing more red. Not that you have to, I'm just saying I started to recognize that red is a good color. And then I also recognize that red is, it's the color of romance and passion. And actually romance attracts the eye, red attracts the eye best. So I'm increasingly switching my wardrobe to red. I'm basically going to incorporate red into my wardrobe more now. So basically, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, red. And so I've been buying increasingly more and more red knives every chance I can. And then of course I buy lots of pink knives because nobody expects guys to have pink knives, and so now I'm really into pink, and most women love pink, and so it's kind of nice to have pink knives because they're not threatening to women or to people in general. This pink dozier is my gentleman carry. You pull out a pink knife, people will still be like, ooh, but then they'll look at it and be like, but it's pink. And I mean, this is really unthreatening. Peace, love, and friendship with a peace sign on it. I mean, it's cute. So, so increasingly pink. That does not fit that well. That is pretty. Look at that. I mean, no retention whatsoever. I mean, good Lord. I mean, wow, that is crappy. And I mean, it was cheap as hell. Don't get me wrong. So, I mean, I can't be that mad. I mean, look at how off that is. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. You're probably supposed to go all the way in. There. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why it's not too bad at all. There we go. So, very good retention. So it's not too bad. I mean, again, this is barely leather. I mean, it technically is. It's cow skin, but if you're interested, look up grades of leather, and you'll see when it says genuine leather, there's different. So the cow skin has different layers. You want that top part. Genuine leather is usually that bottom part. It's really not very good, which is why they call it genuine leather. It's a little bit like when you buy a food product says 100% something, like you buy coffee says 100% coffee. Why would they need to tell you it's 100% coffee if it is? They're lying to you, because there's no law saying that they have to tell the truth saying it's 100% coffee. It turns out it's like, 90, 99% coffee or whatever, but they put like tissue paper, sawdust. Anyway, just so you knew. Okay, so let's see. OD Green knife rolls. Yeah. I have. Yeah, I got the Timberline. If you saw my last unboxing, I got another one of those Timberline. I might do the anniversary sale at Blade HQ if it's still active and live. They have the Gerber knife roll, which I wouldn't mind getting. I have 2 Gatco Timberline ones from Knife Center. Yeah, exactly. A woman with red on is said to be the best color. Yeah, exactly. Not just women, Alex, men as well attract more attention when they're wearing red when asked by guys. Yes, that's correct, Alex. That's correct. Yeah, they've done surveys and like, oh, who looks the nicest? For some reason, the person dressed in red gets higher ratings. Yeah, exactly. You hope to show to a woman and get one. Yeah, exactly. I would rock the pink dozer. Yeah, you would. I have the blue one. Oh, okay. Well, see, that was a good opportunity to get a pink one. Watch my Kubi knives from Dirk Werning. 2 awesome Kubis. Okay, so a wallet, genuine leather is bad or made in India. Gerber knife rolls over Gerber knives. Yeah, I know. The Missouri St. Cardinals L are red. Yeah. So sorry I have so much trouble reading. It's these damn glasses. I'm old. I need reading glasses. So anyway, I believe that's it. This is missing its sheath. Here it is. And that's, oh, wait a second. What on earth is that? What is that? Do you see that? Oh, it's for scout carry. Oh, very cool. Look at that. It's for scout carry, which I do. Oh, and that. You know what? I may have to EDC this sucker. This is the William something or other. William, he's a custom knife maker, and that's like a nice slip. That's where I carry these guys in my pink knives. This is the Rough Rider slip. That's where I put my little peanut. I think it's a peanut. Wait, maybe I reversed that. Hold on. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, anyway, and then these have the pocket clips on them. So, great live. It's 11:36. So my Camilla's $10 fixed blade can scout carry. Then how to do that? What happened to your subscriber count? I don't know why. Did it go down again? It's always going down, bro. I can't. I'm at 7. I think at one point I was 77. Yeah, that's really not my biggest goal. I know that sounds sometimes disingenuous, like I don't care how many subscribers I have. It's just I do this channel mainly for myself, to be honest. And if other people come along, that's great. This is really for me just to have. This really accentuates the fun I have with my collection and to talk to guys like you about knives. I mean, how many people get all crazy about knives? Like, surprisingly, not that many. Lots of people are into guns. Lots of people are into, all kinds of other stuff. But you know how small the knife community is. It's just not that big. So this is a dud. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this spring assisted. It is micarta, which is why I got it. I think it's my first micarta spring assisted knife. And these are spring assisted, and they're not the worst. So, all right. Well, that's it for the unboxing / pink knives Mother's Day extravaganza. I'm into knives a lot. Yep, you are. How to wear scout carry? I mean, do you want to know how to scout carry? So the belt is going to go like this. So the belt is like that. So you're going to carry it probably like that on your back. A true scout carry you wear in the small of your back. But horizontal carry, you know, you can do on your right. A lot of people do on the right hip. They horizontal. I prefer horizontal carry because when you carry it like this, this jabs in your side. I don't like that. And I do like EDCing fixed blades. I really do. Sometimes I kind of like fixed blades better because I don't want to have a bunch of crap in my pockets. I like to stick stuff on my belt. I'd rather have like a multi-tool on belt, a fixed blade, a very small fixed blade like this, you know. This is, the length is, the blade length is definitely well over 3 inches. The sharpened part is about 3 1/8, and all the way down the ricasso is 3 3/4. So this is already a pretty decent length for a fixed blade. Let's compare it to the Mora. So I can see. Oh, wait a second. Which Mora is this? Is this the 511? Sweden stainless. Companion, yeah.
Hoje só tá dando faca rosa, hein, amor?
Sim, faca rosa pra dia da manhã, mamãe.
De
Entendeu?
mamãe.
Sim.
Ai, mommy.
Sim, facas rosas, no? All right, Alex. Thanks for watching. I think you were the only one. Thanks for hitting thumbs up. And it's, I can't, said something about tech lock. I wish I could get these glasses. I'll try after this live. Scout carry is better. So it's a tech lock. Can it be scout carry? Yeah, tech locks, you just want to turn it 90 degrees or remount it 90 degrees so that you could do that. Just popping in to say hello. Hey, Winchester. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I was doing an unboxing of some SMKW, and I was showing off some pink knives. For all the ladies, pink knives for the ladies. Okay, so there we go. Oh, maybe this is the angle I should have done it right there. Maybe that's better. So this was the Mother's Day gift. Here's some of my pink knives, just some of them.
Yeah.
I like fixed blades. Oh, here's a good comparison. Let's compare this trade with.
Aí chegou mais gente, amor.
Yeah, see? It's pretty similar. Eles vem?
Chegou alguém.
Oh,
mais
Ethan.
Pessoa.
How's your Navy bug out? Whoop, whoop. Hey, Ethan. I think you could reach out to me on Instagram. I just want to make sure and keep in touch with you while you're in the Navy. You know, if you need anything, let me know. I want to try and keep in touch with you, bro. So let me know. I think you're leaving really soon. So yeah, I just want to make sure and keep in touch with you. So all right. So yeah, that's it for Mother's Day Pink Knives. If there's not anything else, guys, you can go ahead and ask in the chat. Otherwise, I'll probably just turn it off. Tudo bom? Pronto. Fala tchau. Acabou?
Já para dizer tchau, o povo acabou de chegar, você já quer ir embora? Vai interagir no chat, gato.
Então, o que você quer?
Vai conversar, o povo tá mandando mensagem.
What we'll do, I'm leaving June 15th. So coming soon. Okay. So let's see. I'll probably reach out to you on Instagram. I'm pretty sure your Instagram is the same exact. Hold on. Where's my phone? Here's my phone.
Que os dedos meus acariciam. Esse pouso perfeito.
Winchester é o nome de um biscoito aqui no Brasil. Meu biscoito preferido. De água e sal. Não estou escutando música nenhuma.
Okay, then I sent you a message on Instagram.
companheira.
O que, amor?
Ah, eu falo como. Eita. Eu falo com cara de chat no Instagram.
O que ele escreveu aqui? Ele falou que é romântico, não entendi.
É?
Ele disse que Winchester, eu não sei falar o nome dele.
Oh, I gotta read this. I'm sorry, I'm so blind. I'm having so much trouble. Okay, Ethan thinks he has a bootleg bug out. You're kidding. Ethan, you better be kidding. You know, they went through all that hassle with Benchmade to get you that custom bug out. What was the verdict? Like the music. Yeah, good, thanks. I'm glad. Right. It's calming and romantic. Yeah. This is one of my favorite composers from about 100 years ago. He was one of the inventors of samba. Brazilian music has very odd and interesting parallels with American music. Right at around the same time that Americans were inventing blues and jazz, Brazilians were also inventing samba, and both of them incorporate what's called the syncopated rhythm. The syncopated rhythm comes from Africa. It's the half beat, the and that's what we call swing, right? And even in Brazil, they call it swingy. There's two types of swing that I know of: American swing, which is like jazz, rock and roll, blues, and Brazilian swing. And the half beat is slightly different. There's a slightly longer delay in the syncopated beat of Brazil. But there are bizarre and interesting parallels between the development of Afro-based improvisational syncopated, what today we'd call popular music, and that's the name, that's the face of the guy. He was discovered working at a car wash. This was a guy who in the 20s and 30s was one of the founders of the most important samba school called Mangueira. He's actually the guy that suggested they do the pink and green colors, and then he just disappeared from history. And some reporter in the 50s was like, whatever happened to the guy Cartola? He used to be buddies with Noel Rosa, who's this legendary samba composer who, dropped out of med school to become a samba composer and died of syphilis. But anyway, he was buddies with him, and then he just disappeared. And so he went back to the old favela, which is the old shanty town that Cartola was from, and literally found the guy working at the local car wash and was living in the same little crappy shanty that he lived way back in the day. Apparently what had happened is his wife at the time died. He fell into a deep depression and just sort of dropped out of society. So it's a very similar story to Mississippi John Hurt, if you guys know that story. In the 60s, a reporter was like, whatever happened to that guy Mississippi John Hurt? He recorded a couple albums, was one of the pioneers of blues music, and then he just disappeared. And like, how do we track this guy down? Records were sketchy back then, especially for Black people and Black communities. And so there's this lyric in one of Mississippi John Hurt where he says, Avalon, home of mine. So he goes to this tiny podunk town called Avalon in Mississippi, and sure enough, found Mississippi John Hurt still living in his old little shitty house that he grew up in. So Mississippi John Hurt had a renewal in his career in the 60s. So let's see. So he has a fake, but like the music, right? It's calming and romantic. It was fake, but on the Zach Stuff Live, Jason Brown donated money for a Navy bug out. Oh, okay. I started a joke that the bug out. Yeah, I know. I remember that. What's up, everyone? Hey, Paul. Oh, hey. I had a bug out before. Turns out it was fake. The Navy bug out is for sure real. Yeah. Disco, biggest music fail. Well, we can discuss that, Alex. Disco if you'll notice today, we continue to go to the discotheque, what we call the club. The discotheque was very much a product of gay discotheque culture in San Francisco, and the backlash against disco was kind of an anti-gay backlash. So, anyway, I finally got the fancy. Oh, you bastard, Paul! You got the fancy one? You mean you got the 300 or the whatever the one with the silver bolsters, the nickel silver bolsters? You bastard! I'm gonna find out where you live and steal it, Paul, because I don't think I can pay that much for. I want that. I am thinking about getting the G10 one though, because they're on sale at Blade HQ. So that's interesting. Did you learn this in a documentary or book? Um, I was in college. I really got into blues and jazz, and so I got into Mississippi John Hurt, and that's just his story. I don't know where I heard it. That's just why we listen to Mississippi John Hurt records, is because he cut some of the most earliest, some of the oldest existing blues records that there is. I mean, way before Louis Armstrong. And or maybe not. I don't know. That's a good question. It was 1928, so I don't remember when Louis Armstrong recorded. But at any rate, Mississippi John Hurt recorded back then, and then didn't record again until the 60s when he was rediscovered. And then the hippies followed him. And then the story about Cartola, I don't remember how I learned that. I mean, once again, that's why we listen to Cartola today, because he was rediscovered in the 50s and early 60s. So, and was able to have a renewed career. Okay, yes. Disco was fun, but like many of the music of today, the good stuff gets thrown in with the garbage, I guess. Yeah. They have them at Paul, they have them. You talk about the G10 Espada XL, or you're talking about the silver bolster ones, because the ones with the silver bolsters, those sell out a lot, although they're around sometimes. But yeah, they're just so expensive. I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's just I like the way the fancy Espada XL looks. I don't personally. I'm not crazy about the way the Gen one looks, because it's basically done along the lines of the Voyager XL and stuff. So I'm not sure I'm in love with that, but I just gotta have it. Just to have ludicrously large folders. So I'll show you the XLs I do have. So one of the shows I'll have to do a show on extra large knives. This is the Voyager Vaquero XL, and then this is the Formax Scout. Love this. The action on the Formax Scout is ludicrous for such a burly folder. Here's the Recon 1. And I thought the Recon 1 was big until, and then here is the Voyager XL, just the regular Voyager XL. And then here's the Highlight Chris. This is Mariana's favorite. This is what she calls the snake knife. Yeah. And then, guys, this is a little special treat. Yes, it is the Boker Kalashnikov XXL. This is not the XL. This is the XXL. It's a Blade HQ exclusive, the Desert Warrior XXL. So it is ludicrous. It's one of those. Why? Why? Why do you need a knife that big? So you can see, that is a big knife. It's D2. Mine's kind of getting a patina, so I don't know if it's a good thing or not. So I realize I'm not really into automatics. out the side. I like OTFs because they're more fidget friendly. I realize that automatics, the out the side automatics, are really not that fidgety. For the same reason that spring assisted aren't very fidgety, which is why I don't like spring assisted because they're not very fidget friendly. So I know you can one hand these. I'm just doing it with two hands because I'm lazy. It's been a long week, guys. And I haven't been broadcasting because Mariana and I have been fighting like cats and dogs and just been beefing with my other girlfriends. It's been pretty ugly. I love that knife. Let's see. Okay. Silver bolster is there now. You can do sizzle. No, I will not do sizzle because then I'll actually buy it. I have the Cold Steel Kudu. Yeah, the Kudu's dope. I like that knife. Although I've cut myself on it. Okay, ring lock can withstand 60 pounds pressure. Yeah, you might also like the Pocket Bushman. That's also an Andrew Demko design with the ram lock, Alex. Let me show you the ram lock. So this is also a Demko knife, and I mean, it's also one of the toughest locks there is. It's got this paracord on the back that you got to pull, but this knife, Alex, scares the living daylights out of me. It just so you got to pull the ram lock there. You see, it's extremely affordable. It's just one single piece of stamped metal, so this is technically an integral if you think about it, because it's made the way like a Duke or a Mercator, those old school folding knives. But it just absolutely scares the ever-loving bejesus out of me because it's so stiff. You got to really yank on this and then fold it. It's a scary knife, but when I have to handle cash and I'm carrying around cash, this was one of my OG EDC knives. This one and the Black Talon 2 is when I have to carry cash around. Back in the day, this was like, a couple years ago, and I always had to walk by this huge homeless encampment right by my house. This is my other EDC for when I'm carrying cash around. The action, this is what sold me. The Black Talon 2 is what made me think, okay, I do like Cold Steel. And then, which is it that made me a Cold Steel fanboy? It's a good question. I think maybe it was the Recon 1 that made me a fanboy. And the Recon 1? Or was it... I just know that this was one of the most recent ones I got, the Formac Scout, which is on sale for like 80 some bucks at Discount Cutlery, I think. But this, the Formac Scout is so affordable. It's like 80 some dollars. Beast of a knife. Burly as all heck. You just can't go wrong with it. Okay. I will start carrying it more after I found out legal to carry. I got that. You two work it out. You can do it. Thanks, Al. I have the Boker Demko design. I have Kudu is it? Andrew? Oh, is it really? Okay. Sezzle, Afterpay, Quad Pay are the best worst. Oh, okay, in that order. Oh well, best worst. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, bro. No, I'm not. Don't even go there. I'm not. I won't even consider it. I remember one of your videos. Yeah, that's the first time seeing the ram lock. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, it scares the heck out of me. Okay, better be safe than sorry. Yeah. Look at this knife. Okay, check out my Kubi video. The fixed blade is something you'll like. Okay, it's cool. I'm just not into the claw type blades. Oh, the Black Talon. you know, it's cheesy and gimmicky, and I got it kind of just for fun. And I was like, okay, if ever I'm gonna have just one fully knife, just fully dedicated to self defense, you know, which I hope obviously to never have to do. I mean, that would just be so traumatic. So it's corny, but you know what? Here it is. This is actually very useful. I ended up using it a couple times just because it was what was close to me. It's very useful. Let me show you which I EDC'd the other day. The other day I EDC'd. So when I wear when am I I've been wearing my pajama pants out. So like today I wore my yellow pajama pants. So I realized I don't have a lot of yellow knives. I have the bamboo CEO. That's a yellow knife, you know, but I don't have a lot of yellow knives. So I need to get more yellow knives. And I don't have a lot of green knives. I wear my money pants. And so I had to use my green knife. I don't have a lot of green knives. It has an Axis style lock, you know, pretty decent action. But see that beak? And they literally call it the Harn's beak. I'm telling you, this little beak shaped knife is so useful. It's so handy. It's so practical. I today I EDC'd the Watu, and I went to the Korean barbecue, and you know I needed to cut some steak, and my Watu just absolutely just sliced through that meat like butter, as they say. I mean really like butter. And I realized with knives, we use the point so much. We use the point so much more than just about everything else. Even us knife guys, we try to spread the love around to the whole as much of the age as possible. But I tell you, we brutalize the very point of our knives a lot. And I'm telling you, these beak type shapes with that extra hook, it's basically like a recurve. You know, people don't like recurves because they're hard to sharpen, but recurves are there because they literally cut better. You know, you're gonna be slicier.
Preste atenção, querida, de cada amor, tu vai dar ao sol cinismo.
Okay, so let's see. Let me just catch up on these. And let's see if I can catch up on these comments. I have the Cold Steel Hideout. Oh, really? Double-edged neck knife? Need a new chain or good cord for it. All the chain. Oh yeah, as the chain broke. I think I remember you saying that. Just do a paracord one. Don't mess with the chains. Just get some paracord. Yes, I was asking, is the Kudu Andrew Demko design? Well, I doubt it because the Kudu is based on the Okapi knife, which is a ratchet, what they call the ratchet knife. In South Africa, in West Africa, and especially in Jamaica, they have a very notorious reputation because a lot of the street gangs there, I mean, have quite literally murdered a lot of people with that knife. So I doubt it's an Andrew Demko design. The Ramlock is, I believe. Yeah, I don't think he had much to do with it since it's more or less just a straight rip off, not rip off, copy, homage, you know, to the Okapi knife. So. That's how it's not. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. I was asking this. Double-edged knives are legal in Missouri. Okay. The Boker Frazetta knives you have, I've been looking for. And Paul, go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, go to their clearance section. So go to their homepage, then scroll down to the red graphic that says clearance, and then you'll see all three Bokers are on sale I'll show you which ones. They're on sale for like $20, and they're like $80, $90 knives everywhere else, you know, and you know, at one point they were like 100 something. So it's worth getting. Okay, so here's what they have available. This is the Titan Drop. It's a it's basically a lockback, not very fidgety by any means. There is another lockback, which is a traditional two-handed lockback, which I have over there, which has, you know, doesn't have sort of the flat aluminum scales. So, you know, if you're interested, there's that, which, you know, you don't have to get. This is the Gordito. It's a button lock, not very fidgety. I mean, it doesn't drop shut by any means. You really have to sort of flick it shut, but it's cute. It's tipped down. It's a great EDC size. You know, I think this is really good gentleman carry because it's an interesting conversation piece. It's small, unthreatening, artistic, and buttons are also intuitive for most people. So I would recommend this one. It's like $21. And the one I really think you need to get, this one's like $25. This is the Excalibur. The action on this front flipper is absurd. Is so well dialed in. It's got the perfect. It's got just the right detent that you could build up the pressure, and it's a frame lock. I got to tell you, don't miss out. For $25, Blade HQ has this on sale for $99, I think, right now. So go to SMKW, get yourself the Excalibur, because the regular Excalibur, this is 440C. The regular Excalibur is like, you know, S30V or something like that, and it's like 100-something bucks. So if you're a steel snob, then maybe you won't be that thrilled. But I think 440C is good. 440C, I think, is about equivalent to like 9CR. And Outpost 55, I think, tested the 9CR, and it performed almost as well as like D2 or something. I mean, it had very good performance. I mean, increasing the carbon content by 1% is quite a lot, realize. It's a pretty big deal. So check out the Cabillas Wedge neon yellow scales. Oh, okay. That's great. I had to cut steak at a family party. The Manix 2 lightweight. Okay, Spy 27 was really slicey. Then again, put my own edge. Oh, did you? I have a question about that, Ethan. I have a Manix 2, and the action is not that smooth. Do I just need to break it in or loosen the pivot? I am terribly underimpressed by the Manix 2 lightweight fidgetability. I'm very disappointed, really. I have the Spyderco Delica 4, got a while in trade. It has the blade and backlog acid edge. Yeah, I've seen that one. I'm a big Frazetta fan from the 70s. Oh, exactly. I was trying to explain that to get all of them then. The thing I'm pissed about is what I missed out on was Blade HQ had the Frazetta fixed blade for $20 on clearance, and I slept on it, and now it's gone. And now if you want to get it on eBay, it's like 100. So I really slept on that one. I mean, it was a steal. They had they had the Queen, Ghoul Queen, and they had the I know you know which one I'm talking about. It's like the barbarian one, the dark one. I can't remember the name of it right now. Also, the Boker Tech Tool Outdoor one has smooth G10, feels like my card, a small glass breaker. Blade steel is 12C27. Oh, really? Okay. I think I do have a Boker Tech Tool, so I like VG10 and 1227 and a 14. Yeah, of course, me through the Sandviks. I just saw that in SMKW catalog. Okay. Do you like Blurple? Yeah, of course, everybody likes Blurple. I will. I like S30V, Spy 27, 154 CM, CPM 154. Yeah, sure. It's very affordable. Can't complain about the steel for those prices. Oh, absolutely. You're Mariana, você tá silêncio hoje. Paulo, ele pergunta, você fala nada.
Eu falo para eles que eu não entendo, amor. Você tem que me traduzir para mim.
Tá bom.
Você desligou já?
Não.
Traduz para mim, eu não entendo.
Nós falamos só sobre facas e ferra e como assim? She's not talking much because she can't understand anything that we're talking about. So let's see. You're quiet tonight. OCD sells the Mannix upgrade kit. What is that like with different washers and stuff? I'll have to look that up. Upgrade kit, the Mannix, but also for the lightweight. Okay, the Spyderco's ball lock is not great. I'm working on a video explaining why. Okay, cool. Death Dealer. Yes, Paul, that's it. Death Dealer. You got it. That's it. That's the one. Update the Kubi fixed blade on my video is not true scout carry. Okay. Winchester. The lightweight models aren't exactly disassemble friendly. Oh, that's right. I heard about that. Teacher, please, Alex, don't say that. We'll fight over that. She's like, you never teach me English, blah, blah, blah. What's the point of having American podcast? Teach me English. I'm like, oh, God. Anyway, I actually do teach English as a profession. I'm just, not in the mood. Okay, I speak little because I don't speak English very well. Sim, verdade. Tá bom. Então, você quer falar qualquer coisa ou não?
Eu quero desejar Feliz Dia das Mães para as mães deles, para as mulheres deles, para a família deles, sei lá.
Tá bom. Okay, she wants to wish everybody happy Mother's Day and a happy Mother's Day for all of your women, your ladies, your girlfriends, your wives, your moms, everybody. So.
E fala para eles que eu gosto muito de facas, que você me fez gostar muito de facas. Então.
O quê? Você quer falar o quê sobre facas?
Fala para eles que eu gosto muito de facas.
Yeah,
que eu não sei conversar em inglês, aí fica difícil.
She's saying that
senão tava igual o Taurus.
Para. Yeah, she's just saying that she likes knives. I really got her into knives. She really likes them. All of them? It would be a busy day. Sorry, Winchester. All of what? All of them? It would be a busy day. Oh! Yeah, indeed. It gets busy. I hear you, bro. Playa. So, what I was going to say was, do you want me to show you the Kubi fixed blade I have, Alex? I have this. It's like a Tanto combo, or like a dual grind. What do you call that? Combo grind? What do you call that? It's a D2 acid etched. I don't know if you can see looks like there's a hollow grind, and then looks like the tip is a flat grind. It's got a bit of a choil, not quite, sort of a choil. Actually, it is a choil. Ow, no, it's not. Never mind. It looks like it's an actual Kydex with a nice little thumb ramp there, and a tech lock. So if that's what, I see what you're saying. You can't reverse that. The thing is, Alex, I wonder if you could put those there and do like a bit of a horizontal carry. I don't know.
Essa faca você nunca me mostrou, eu não lembro.
No, Eu acho é muito antes.
Nossa.
Alex, you see all those? I think you can take these and then flip this around. Yeah. I think you can. Yeah, that's right. You take these off and you flip this around either this way or that way, and then you can scout carry it. Depending on if you want to do it this way, then you need to flip it this way. So that should work. Okay. All of the mamas, side mama. Exactly, Winchester. I'm telling you, bro. We have just been fighting like crazy, and she's fighting with all my other side mamas. Anyway, it's just been gnarly the past while. That's why I haven't been filming much, because it has just been hell over here. I did it works. That's what I told you. Oh, okay, Alex. Sorry, I was confused. I wasn't quite sure. Okay, I think side mamas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Alex, got to get you a side mama. All right, I'm going to put this fixed blade away, and I think.
Amor, que expressão é essa que vocês estão rindo?
Não, é sobre tentar muitas mamães, né?
Para desejar feliz mamãe?
Sim.
Isso é de mulher.
Sim, você falei feliz dia para tudo mamães, tudo mulheres, tudo, né? E eles brigam, eles jogam, brincaram. Tá muitos, né?
São muitas mães.
Yeah, sim. Okay. The only tech lock I have is the Medford Crown of Thorn. Okay, yeah. I don't really know. I didn't even know Medford made fixed blades, but why wouldn't he, right? You'll get a knife from all of your side models. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know how many tech locks I truly actually have. Anyway, so that's it for the pink knives, the unboxing. And if there isn't anything else, so if there isn't anything else, God, I think we went it's already an hour and a half, so I should probably cut it short. I was just planning on doing a quick 10-minute video. But it was fun, guys. It was active. I'm glad you guys jumped in, and we got to interact. That was a lot of fun for me. It was fun. And I live right behind this restaurant called Bossa Nova. It's a Brazilian restaurant. And I don't know how that happened, but apparently all of rich black LA decided that Bossa Nova is the best restaurant in LA. So every single night there's all these just ballin' ass rich black people with expensive cars rolling up to the restaurant all day long, and I don't know how to say it a nice way, but just these hoochie mamas wouldn't believe. You're just it looks like a music video. Just dang, man. These the type of girls that you see in music videos. I mean, it's just Hollywood's cool like that, because they're not all from Hollywood. They roll up in through here. They're from all kind of different neighborhoods, So, and there are a lot of beautiful girls in the hood, I'll tell you what. That's for damn sure. So, here's my pink Dozier. The window view must be nice. Yeah, I have a balcony that overlooks my street, and also Hollywood is full of Russians. So there's all these gorgeous Russians walking around. So I don't know if you've ever. I've been to Russia twice. Russia is just crawling with beautiful women. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. I swear to God, it's just nuts. Okay. Otherwise, I think I'm going to sign out. This is the Mother's Day gift because I got $125 worth of stuff. So Mother's Day PR, that's what they call it. It's like a purple silicone knife and a grater. Oh, the thing I was gonna say about the grater is, especially one this size, I would say it's probably a good idea to carry with you in the field or in a go bag because you can actually make tinder out of these things. You can file a piece of wood and get shavings if you don't want a feather stick and all that. So money keeps me here. I forgot where you are at, Winchester. I've been in that area. Makes me wonder why I live where I do. Oh, you know what they say? Location, location, location. I mean, one bedrooms around here are about 1,600. And you could probably, probably get a lot for 1,600 in the area in Winchester. I'm not sure where you are, but some people in parts of the country are like, "Hey, I have a 2-bedroom for 600." Like, wow. But then again, location, location, location. So, então, você quer?
Já?
Eu acho sim.
Eu tô comendo.
O que você comendo? Porco.
Eu tô comendo pizza.
Oh, God. Mostra. Não. Mostra. Então, mostra pizza brasileira. É o melhor pizza do mundo. Vai.
Calma, amor, calma. É pizza e peixe.
Tá.
Peixe. Eu vou mostrar.
Okay, so she's eating pizza right now, and in my opinion, the best pizza in the world is Brazilian pizza. Actually, they have the best hot dogs as well. Brazilian pizza is very elaborate. It's kind of like Chicago pizza times 10, and their hot dogs too. They put so much crap into them. It's like the whole Chicago thing times 10. Very elaborate, but not in a bad way. Like, it's not too much. It's just extremely delicious. Brazilian pizza is unbelievable. If you guys have a Brazilian restaurant anywhere near you guys, go get you some Brazilian pizza. Some Brazilian pizza, they actually use buffalo mozzarella, which is really, really delicious. So it's worth checking out. I'm deep in South Texas. Good Lord. South Texas, I heard, I don't mean to sound mean, but I heard South Texas is just really like economically devastated. I don't know if you saw the what's that movie from Larry Clark? He did Kids. He did all those dark movies that and What's Up Rockers, and then he did Marfa Girl, and he did Marfa Girl 2. I think it takes place in South Texas. None of the ladies look like they do on the telenovelas. To be fair, the dudes don't either. Well, I'll tell you what, Winchester, in South, I've got a whole commentary on the telenovelas. I mean, they pick the most whitest, tallest, like German descended Mexicans there exist. Like, these are not some mestizo, Aztec, they pick some Euro looking people. And there's a lot of colorism and racism in Mexico. And it's very sad. I mean, look, I live in LA. Mexican people don't look like that. I agree. So I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, so all right. Good night, guys. I think if there isn't anything else, I think we check out now because it's been over an hour and a half now. This is probably about long enough. So good night, Alex, and thanks for coming in, Winchester and Paul, and participating. Winchester, I know even when I've gone 12 hours in, I kept looking around. It never got better. uh, I'm telling you, the Mexican TV and film industry, man, I mean, they cherry pick these men and women. I mean, you like you said, not just the women. Look at the men who are in the Mexican telenovelas. I mean, they look like Europeans. I mean, thanks for keeping me company while I finished up some work. The company was great and the music was lovely. Great, yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like the music. So right now they're playing some country music. This is there's a lot of different genres of music in Brazil. This is like deep country music versus samba, which is more of an urban thing. So this is what's kind of taking over the country right now. It's not all about samba. Well, then again, then there's funk, but that's a whole different story. So check out drill music. If you guys heard of drill music from the UK, it's pretty it's pretty nasty in a good way. Oh, I guess I'll have to play some drill next time. Okay. Então, quer falar? Tchau.
Tá bom. Bye, guys. I see you later.
Okay. Ciao. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks a lot for checking in. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. It was just impromptu. I had to do this unboxing, and another unboxing coming up soon. So there should be a couple more unboxing. I think I might get some Blade HQ stuff today if their anniversary sale is still going on. I might get that Xbox XL for one thing. So, all right. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Comendo minha pizza. Né, amor?